Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dystopia Universe episode 23 for the series. Last time we left off, we are looking a lot better than we were 3 episodes ago when we were somewhat losing this war. We lost a lot of systems, but we have upgraded a lot of our ships. We have prepared ourselves, we've rebuilt, we've repaired, and we're ready to take the fight back to the enemy. And if you actually take a look at the diplomacy screen here, we'll see that these guys are actually at war with a couple different people. So they are actually willing to negotiate now at lower and lower prices, and that seems to be kind of dwindling more and more as time goes on. But we have a good opportunity to grab up a lot of systems that they've taken around us. So we're going to use this opportunity to try to capture some things before we end the war. We're gonna have to move pretty quickly. We're actually gonna probably go for this system first. This was originally one of our planets, and I believe that we probably should rightfully take it back. So taking a look, you see the first assault fleet still waiting on one ship to be repaired, but the first defense fleet, the homeworld defense fleet, is ready to go, as well as the landing force, the first landing force loaded up with some troops. So I would like to get the assault fleet sent out. I want that ship to be repaired. I want to send the assault fleet in. I want the defense fleet to kind of just be hanging around Seoul, because we were getting hit here and there. Although I probably should take 2 of these planets at once. That would make sense. That one's fairly heavily guarded. We are completing some tech. Hemorrhaging money. We are hemorrhaging money right now. That might balance out. Hopefully we'll make some money on resort income. And spaceport income. Sometimes we get some money from other empires too, just for fun, so that is always good. Alright, so Utopia have made a secret deal with the pirate faction and bandits, detection and sinister claw intruders. We'll keep that information to ourselves. Okay, I guess one of our ships is being attacked or something. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Or who really launched the attack, to be honest with you, I don't know. Oh, my construction ship's in that area with that. Okay, well, alright, that's fine. Then we'll just go ahead and scrap this. I wasn't aware that that was the that was the ship that was getting repaired. That's a little insane. Let's just go ahead and just scrap that ship immediately and send the first assault fleet. They're ready to go. Let's move them to this system, and then the first landing force will send off slightly behind them. We'll wait till they actually go ahead and launch. There we go, and we can see them heading out now. So let's go ahead and set the first assault fleet. By the time they position themselves to jump, they'll be just slightly behind the first assault fleet, just like that. That's where I want them. And we're going to hope that these guys don't have any major fleets in the area. I don't think they do, because their planets are being somewhat only if you agree to become our subjugated dominion. No, we will fight on. We're just going to fight on just to get some of our planets back. Now we know that we can win the war, so. Or, well, let's not jump too ahead of ourselves. We know that we can probably definitely we could probably take it back. I should get the second landing force equipped with troops. It is gonna cost me money to do that, but that's probably something I should definitely do. Let's get 8 more troops recruited. We'll get the second landing force equipped, and we'll go take a couple more planets. Actually, probably go for this one here, because then if we do decide to end the war, we'll have this nice bubble here. They've terminated any trade. They're not trading with me. They were. I didn't even know that they were trading with us, honestly. I'm kind of bummed out that they took that away. Why? They're pleased with me. Negotiate a trade proposal. No. Change relationship. You want mining rights in my territory? Military fueling rights? Nah. We'll just give them mining rights in our territory. It won't really affect us that much. And we are trying to find some friends in this universe, so that's more worth doing. Yeah, so once these battalions go ahead and stand up, we'll go for this system. If the first assault fleet's in the area and it's available, we'll send it up there. If it's not, we'll send down the first defense fleet, and leave the homeworld fleet in that system. In exchange for the ancient system situation. Nope, we reject your proposal. I want more than that. So now they're willing to end the war. That's kind of funny. But that's what happens when you get in war with multiple people. Now, it is hurting me. I know that. My citizens are hurting. Where is my... Yeah, reputation, nasty, and war wariness is rampant right now. I'm at war with 2 empires. What other empire am I at war at? These guys are at war with me. Well, let's get rid of that. End our war with you. 11,200. That's a lot. Your military shakes 8,000. Get the hell out of here. What is... We have agreed to trade the rare and valuable resource. Ah, yes. There we go. The Caribbean spice, or Caribbean spice, or whatever it is. High density alloys successfully stolen. I want to start stealing from somebody else. How about the Dystopia Alliance? See what they've got to steal. Dean 2 doing a fantastic job, by the way, of stealing technology, as well as Manic 90. So the Dystopia Alliance, there they are. We're going to go ahead and steal research. We're going to go ahead and steal... Ooh. Desert colonization, maybe start working on. Faster projectile weapons for power blasters. Phase beams, planetary bombardment. Let's do planetary bombardment. And Dean 2. I guess we could send you back to the Jintus Empire, or Jintus Empire, however you want to pronounce that. And why don't you go for the... Special Forces Project. Okay, battalions slowly standing up. Can't wait to be able to start raising taxes on other territories. That will make a substantially large difference with income, which bonus income is definitely helping us. Actually, bonus income is technically saving us. By the way, did our small spaceport here get finished? It looks like it did. Was it on Mars? No, it was on Venus. It's still under construction, it looks like. No, it's done. Okay, so they are using it. Good. That's going to help a lot. That's actually going to help a real lot. Just having a second space station just makes a huge difference in everything. I may get rid of this. I wonder how much money that's actually costing me. New ship captain. Okay, do I have anybody that wanted to be a ship captain? Where is my list? Well, I apologize. I can't check right now because I don't know where my list is. I'll have to check later. But ship captain. And they're already all commanding, so that's good. I forgot to put you in the first landing force. We'll transfer you there now. We got a fleet admiral. I need to make sure I keep on top of these. First assault fleet, I don't think has one. You're the only fleet admiral, right? Oh, he's in the first assault fleet, so we'll put you in the first defense fleet. Okay. All right, sweet. All right, and first assault fleet preparing to make contact in the Cantrim Junction. Let's see what we find. Hopefully, nothing too scary. Territory map. It looks like we do have some type of battle going on here. I'm not sure who's winning or who's versing who, to be honest with you. The Stalwart. Okay, so they are here. They are fighting, and they appear to be fighting a couple people. Let's just wait till they're done doing that before we jump in. They do have a defensive base there. It is somewhat weakened, not all too much, but this would definitely probably be the best time to hit them. Let's actually wait for their ships to come to us. There we go. Oh, nice. The oppressed inhabitants of the Tesseract Major, or however you want to pronounce that, they actually flipped sides and joined us. How interesting for that to happen. That's fantastic, actually. Welcome to the Imperium of Mankind. Not a bad planet. They must have literally have just stood up. 26 million population. They just stood up. And that's probably why they flipped to us. Well, we don't want anything else happening with them. So I think our best bet's going to be sending the first defense fleet to that system to make sure we keep an eye on them. We want them to stay in our empire. And I'm okay with sending the first defense fleet off that way anyways. Because I think the first assault fleet's going to be fine here. Where is my landing force? I'm a little nervous. I probably should not have put them in there because I think they're right in the heat of everything. They are, and they're getting damaged. Let's jump them out, actually. Just get out of the system. I don't care where you go. Yeah, lots of stuff going on here. Are we winning or losing it? I would appear that we're winning. They've only got one other ship here. How is it? Heavy cruiser, 230 firepower, so it doesn't really beat us at all. They do keep jumping ships in and out here, which is kind of a pain, but we are taking them down pretty quickly. We are sustaining some casualties ourselves here, but overall the first assault fleet does seem, ouch, they are definitely hurting, but they do seem to be doing fairly well. Holy crap, that's a lot of fighters. I think those are my fighters. They are. They're doing a great job, it looks like. Wow, that's insane, actually. There we go. We're jumping in right now. All of our ships getting in on the fray. Let's see how fast we can actually take this down. Hopefully the carriers, they are getting ready to jump out of there. Okay, whew, I was a little worried we were going to lose those carriers. Okay, first assault fleet definitely took a beating there. They are, whew, they are bad. Let's go ahead and get the first landing force in here quickly. Get these troops dropped before they send reinforcements in, which I imagine is going to be probably fairly quickly. I'm going to have to actually probably reroute the first defense fleet down there to watch the area. Because honestly, the first assault fleet's not going to be able to hold that. Let's just get our troops on the planet, and then we can sort everything out from there. Hopefully, we've got enough troops to take this. They've got 190k. Hold on a second. I don't have that many troops. How many do I have? 157. Let's actually come within the system here. We can actually send the second landing force down there as well. Kind of didn't want to do that, but I also don't want to just blindly throw troops into their death. So let's load troops at Terra, and we're just going to have to, unfortunately, we're just going to have to do it like that. Not necessarily the greatest way I wanted to do it, but maybe it might still work, because then I can maybe just route all of them up to there. I don't know. Maybe I could just have them end the war and give me that, and then I'll just have these here, although I really would like to take more. I know I could take more. Let's go ahead and maybe start rebuilding. It actually looks like we didn't really lose very many ships. They're just very beat up. We do definitely need to put more fuel on these. They constantly seem to need refueling. Probably what would really help is if where is the fuel actually in this? There's fuel here, fuel down here, but it's not in really my system anymore. There's not a whole lot of fuel going around. Alright, I'm not worried about that planet anymore. I want you guys to go repair and refuel real quick because I'm going to send you down there to that system. So go ahead, grab up some fuel, and we'll mess around after that because it seems like everything here will probably be fine. They're not super happy, but they don't seem to be interested in just completely revolting. We're going to go ahead and definitely get a gas mining station queued up there because there is fuel in this system. And I need all the fuel I can get. Special Forces Project. Thank you, Dean 2. And at some point, Manic 90 also came back from the Dayu Alliance. Don't think I remember what he was working on, though. I think it was planetary bombardment. And Dean 2, steal research from the Jintis Empire. And we're gonna go ahead and get the Special Forces Project. Alright, so second landing force. You guys all good and ready to go? You are. So please, as fast as possible, make a beeline down to the Kentrim Junction. Let's liberate our people. We will need to get some planetary bombardment going at some point. 195k. Population's up there pretty good, actually, so that's nice. And then the first defense fleet's heading down there. But I'm going to keep the first assault fleet down there anyways. Do you agree? Yes, we agree. Let's get out of this war with them. Now, just to see if I can actually get planets from these guys, let's just take a look at... If we want to negotiate to end this war, how do I get planets from you? See, because I've got disputed bases that it looks like I can give you. Oh, maybe I can't give planets. I can only give bases, like mining stations. That ain't even remotely worth it. Alright, first defense fleet heading to get fuel. Second landing force on its way down there. Lots of wars, it looks like, ending, so that's pretty good. Overall, taking a look at the Empire, or not the Empire, the universe, you can see here, not really a whole lot going on. Speaking of a whole lot going on, I do have an exploration ship fully fueled, and I want to send them here. There's so much going on, and there's so many empires, it's hard for me to kind of, you know, really fill you guys in on what is happening. We've got the Acdarian coalition here, pretty large. Obviously, these guys are growing up into the center of the universe with me, which is just a pain. I don't like how close these guys are to me. The Ferex territory, I don't like that at all. But luckily, there's enough humans in the area. I think we'll be okay if we can all band together. But right now, we're all kind of warring, so not really helping. Lots of the trade sanctions ending, so that is good. That will help with bonus income. Okay, first defense fleet is down there refueling, and then I can send the first assault fleet off to get fuel once the first defense fleet is done. And the A-team's just hanging out. Why don't I send the A-team off to hit some exploration spots as well, or some key spots that are pinging off here. Just those ones up there, huh? Alright, how about that one? There we go. Just a cruiser, that's it. A lot of these ships are damaged. And they're gonna do some. He's gonna do some damage to me. He might take a few of them out, that's for sure. I can't escape with a lot of these. There's a lot of these ships are just trashed. Those fighters make a huge difference, though. Come on, second landing force, get down there already. They attacking me again, huh? How's the first defense fleet? They ready to trade places? They are. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and send the first defense fleet down here. It is going to take them a second to get down there, but once they do, we can send off the first assault fleet. They got a lot of repairing and refueling to do. And the homeworld defense fleet, we're just not going to move. I'm not going to take any chance. They are only feeding me a little bit of destroyers here and there, so not really that big of a deal, but rampant. The war wariness is rampant. Definitely a problem, but it doesn't seem to be really affecting all too much right now. Even my planets are. They're all really happy except for 2 of them, so I mean I can't complain. Oh man, yeah, lots of attacking going on. This is not good. Where is my first landing force? Are they okay? They are. They're hiding off here and they don't seem to be getting attacked. Hopefully it'll stay that way. The first assault fleet is getting pretty beat up though. Why don't we go out here for a minute, because I am getting a little nervous there for weapons. Let's go ahead and get all of our fighters upgraded next. Actually, cast-line missiles. Need a lot of energy. Let's get that planetary bombardment 2 as well, because we are going to want planetary bombardment soon. Improve logistics. That'll save us money. I can get even more troops. Okay, the second landing force is coming in. I want them to actually meet them right there, because the first assault fleet's getting pretty beat up. Operations map. You guys suck. They are attempting to construct another defense platform. What the heck? The fighters are the only thing keeping these ships even remotely afloat right now. The first assault fleet is just done. Just absolutely done for. Dean 2, they're coming back. All of them coming back. Let's mix it up a little bit. Steel research. Okay, it looks like we got the special forces. Why don't we go for Armored Forces Project next? And I'll actually put Dean 2 on a different place, but for the same research, if I have it. Armored Forces Project. 97%, nice. Okay, landing forces are in the area. It is a little dangerous for them to go in. But no, it's super dangerous. Oh boy. Where's the defense fleet? They're still pretty far out, huh? Oh, I should wait till the defense fleet gets here. If I lose any of those ships, it might be the difference between taking this planet or losing it. So, okay, so what we're going to do is right now we are currently at the end of this episode. So next time, I do apologize if we can get a planet assault going in, but next time, once the first defense fleet gets there, I can relieve the first assault fleet to go repair and refuel as well as rebuild some of their ships. And the first defense fleet will get in there. We'll take that planet, launch the first defense fleet up here, take this planet, and then we'll probably end the war. That'll secure us a nice little bubble here in the center that we can focus on, and then we can plan for wars with some other people around us in the future. However, thank you for joining me. I do hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I look forward to seeing you next time.